handicapped.com.
We're looking to cash a winner on Monday before Monday Night Football. RJ Bell here at the pregame.com studios, just off the Vegas Strip. Listen, we love the bowls, but some of these games, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to read the teams. We've got Central Michigan versus Tulsa in the classic Miami Beach Bowl. We're all waiting for this one. Who do you like and why?
You actually find more value in the total in this one. We're going to go over the total. And what we have here is a Tulsa offense that's historically good. They're also arguably the most balanced offense in the FBS. You look at them. Rushing yards per game, they average 262 yards per game. Passing yards per game, how about 261 passing yards per game? Basically, you can't game plan to stop one or the other. They can beat you in both ways, which makes them very dangerous.
Okay, time for some honesty here. I try to be honest every chance I get. I personally do not follow Tulsa football too closely. So with this team, the numbers are super impressive. Is it one superstar player or is it a team effort?
Total team effort. In fact, RJ, if their wide receiver Atkinson just gets 73 receiving yards in this game, first team ever in the history of college football to have a 3,000-yard passer, 2,000-yard rushers, and 2,000-yard receivers.
That is pretty impressive. Now, when I hear about an over in bowls, I get scared, right? Because what I know is the public bets more recreational money on college bowls than any other time during the college football season. And we know one of the biases of the public, it's the over. So does it cause you to be, maybe the other way to say it is, are you less inclined to play overs in general in bowls?
I am, but not the early season bowl games because there's less time off between the end of the regular season and the bowl game being played. And the thinking here is this. You look at college football, the offenses, spread offenses, they're basically played on, the flow of the game, repetition, and if you only have a couple weeks off in between games, you don't lose that flow.
Yeah, so I think that's a fascinating point. The early bowl games, there's only a couple weeks off, so it's like almost having a bye, so you don't get out of your flow. And number two, there's less public money being bet on these lesser bowl games. Thus, that bias towards the over. It doesn't get quite as expensive. Handicapping factor number two.
Let's talk about Central Michigan. Huge underdog in this game. Have nothing to lose. In fact, they're mainly used to being conservative all season long. But they have a 4-year starting quarterback, and that they have come out in the public and said, hey, we want to win this game. Well, RJ, the only way they're going to win this game is not by being conservative play calling. Look for them to open it up, and they'll have to get very aggressive.
And here's the thing. When an offense is open, aggressive, it can be really good for that team, but it can also be really bad for that team. Turnovers, quick possessions, but it's always good for the over. So however it works out, that aggressiveness from a typically non-aggressive, unaggressive school really bodes well. Let's make this baby official.
Yeah, let's make this official. We're going to take the over in this one. First off, we have a historically good Tulsa offense that Vegas hasn't accounted for yet, and we have a Central Michigan team with nothing to lose. Expect them to open up the playbook, especially with a veteran quarterback. Add it all up, and we expect a lot of points in the Miami Beach Bowl. More videos at pregame.com.